Hi, welcome to Joel's Rants, where apparently my hair is completely nutso. But maybe that's a good thing for this video, because today we are committing war crimes against the video gaming community. Now, a lot of you who have viewed my videos have probably seen my Unpack Rats, or my cooking stuff I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make more of a variety channel rather than just ranting, because I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I don't want my channel to just be ranting about politics. One, because a lot of the time there's just going to be nothing to really rant about. Something that is an opinion of like a few words isn't going to really make a great rant. But other than that, I also want to have some videos on my channel that's like a little more wholesome. This is not that. And, where did I put that? Fuck me. Hold on. What I have here is a called card folder. Now, what do you guys know about the eReader? If you guys don't know about the eReader, which I'm assuming most of you don't, it was an accessory for the GameCube for essentially a failure. Let's get that straight right now. Oh my god, this got caught. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, it was an accessory for the accessory for the GameCube and the Game Boy Advance that flopped for one reason and one reason only. It basically had you buy packs of cards that were partials of other games. So, like, instead of playing like Donkey Kong Jr. on a cartridge, you'd play them on these cards. Pretty fucking stupid. There's even other games. Give me a second. Hopefully this isn't going to show on the camera because I don't want to show what I'm doing yet. There we go. That's a test. Try to keep it a little secretive. Somewhat. There's even a whole ass Mario Party game called the Mario Party E. Not the Mario Party, but Mario Party eReader, where all the cards were like different mini games, characters, all that shit. And basically, it was a disaster because it was essentially the creators of Mario Party, trying to create a game out of like a card game. Essentially, like imagine if you had a Yu-Gi-Oh game where all you did was scan cards. I'm sure something like that exists for Yu-Gi-Oh, but imagine you couldn't play the fucking game without it. Right? Now, why do I say I'm committing war crimes against video game community? It's because there's specific series or series of e-reader cards that are specifically tied to the game Animal Crossing. Now, these cards are extremely expensive. I have wasted $1,500 myself getting as many of these as possible. And I'm going to use them. At $1,500, you bet your ass I'm going to use them, and I'm going to make sure they don't fucking decay at all. But here's the thing. They're only that expensive when they're not out of their box. So here's the thing. If you are queasy, if you are get pissed off by people like me who ruin shit like this, first off, get a life. I'm not even gonna joke about that. Like, you need to go beyond cards and shit. You know, go touch some grass, get a girlfriend or boyfriend. I don't give a shit. You know, straight, gay, whatever. And secondly, you know, if you are into this kind of shit, once again, here's your warning for right now, because I'm about to piss a lot of people, a lot of video game collectors off. I think we'll start out pretty simple. This is Donkey Kong 3. For the eReader. This cost me by itself $40. $40 for this piece of shit. Oops. That was actually really easy to open. Holy shit. Alright, you guys ready? Donkey Kong 3 eReader pack. If I remember, there's a specific way to get these stupid things open. Like it's the same. They're done in the same way the Pokemon cards are done essentially today. Come on, you piece of shit. Oh. Right. First off, before I reveal them, you have to realize that these have been fucking sitting in this fucking pack for like maybe 20 fucking years. That's insane to me. Like, I saw these at Walmart and Target when I was growing up, and they would never ever get like smaller. Like the stack would always be the same. First card. The fucking title screen, apparently. All that, a card with the title screen. What the fuck were they thinking? I don't know what thing this is. I think this is the first level? I'm not sure. I haven't played Donkey Kong 3 enough to memorize that shit. Obviously, I am gonna be playing this on my Game Boy. Like that's not even a fucking. Okay, I think this is just all the levels. So here's a level card. Yeah, so that was like 2. This one's 4. I actually thought this was a fucking duplicate already. Because it's the same picture pretty much, only Donkey Kong's on the bottom instead of being on the top of the other one. So that's the 5th one, and the 4th one I'm assuming is the 4th level. So not really that like big of a thing, but you can see what I was talking about. Like it's just a game on a card thing. Meanwhile, I can just fucking download an emulator and just download Donkey Kong 3 if I fucking wanted to. It was extremely worthless, essentially, this whole concept of collecting e-reader cards and then scanning them. Which we're about to get into with the other part of this. Let's not start with the rarer ones yet. Let me see here. Start with Series 1. You guys see they kind of varied in price depending, you see here, $3.29. This was back in the day, $2.99. $2.99. I think this is actually from Goodwill because I recognize this fucking bag. So now, if you thought Donkey Kong 3 is kind of worthless, well, at least it has a function, right? You scan the cards, you play levels. You play the whole game from the levels, right? You know, it doesn't really get more complicated than that. This, on the other hand, might be the most worthless piece of shit. I'm not even joking about that. This is for Animal Crossing. These are the most expensive, the most ridiculous waste of my fucking money I've ever come across. This right here cost me about $10 alone. This fucking promo card. This is part of a promo pack that came with the eReader, and I didn't buy that shit. I didn't buy the promo pack for this because guess what? That shit costs like $1,000. I'm not that stupid. Just stupid enough to buy these. So basically, I'm going to explain this. For those who are not familiar with Animal Crossing, it is a life sim game that's like cutesy and wholesome. And you basically do, and the basic gist of how you beat the game, because obviously you don't really beat it, it keeps going. But for most players, it's filling up the museum, getting the biggest house, getting a statue of yourself in the town, and improving Tom Nook's store to, its full capacity, where it's like the Walmart or whatever the fuck, the small town grocery store. These were basically things you could scan. You get items from villagers, and 60% of the time for the USA version, you would get a 6% chance to get an NES game. And that was the thing with stuff that more modern Animal Crossing players might actually not know, is that the original Animal Crossing, you could actually get NES games for either from a raffle or just regular play. Like, I've gotten a copy of Orioles Woods just as a reward from somebody, from one of the villagers. You can do jobs for villagers too. But anyway, this is the eReader cards for that game. Just to give you an example of how much of a waste of fucking time this is in money, $150 for just this one fucking pack. I'm never doing this again, by the way. If I want a specific card or whatever, I'm buying it fucking single. Yeah, God. Okay, so the Donkey Kong one was the one. That was the easy one. This one's gonna be a piece of shit. Okay. Ooh, there's gonna be a lot of trash. A lot of trash. This is why I say to a lot of people, why this might piss off video game collectors. Guess who's selling these cards? Video game collectors, because they need to make some space and shit, and also scammers. Ooh. Let's go with the cards. We have KK Slider. You can see the back there. Each card comes with a little bio. We got Paolo. Here we have the manual for how to use the eReader cards. More ways to play. Check out all the ways to play with your Animal Crossing e-cards. Collect all the cards and trade them with your friends. Use passwords to print on the cards with Animal Crossing for the Nintendo GameCube. Connect an eReader to the Nintendo GameCube and scan new content into the Animal Crossing game. These cards aren't just for trading. Get the Game Boy Advance and eReader to take trading cards to a whole new level of play. Take it one step further with the Nintendo GameCube. Nintendo GameCube, Game Boy Advance cable, and Animal Crossing for the Nintendo GameCube, all available in stores now. Do it, motherfucker. Slide it, play it. Look for other e-reader card series like NES e-reader cards. Classic Nintendo games and trading cards are available now with more to come. Rawr. Rawr. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just fucking weird. Like, they make it sound like it adds so much to the fucking game when it really, it's, you scan it, you get a gift. That's it. It's not even new content. It's fucking old content in the form of, like, the items you can get regularly. Just you're getting them sooner. We have a Town Tune card. This is actually kind of rare. So these are rarer than others. Basically, you scan these at the, I think, the little Town Tune board, and you get essentially a new Town Tune to fuck around with. There you go. You know what? Actually, let's be somewhat fucking organized here. We got Pinky. There you go. You got Admiral. And I'll go ahead and read this guy's bio off. Admiral, a male, bird type. The sign is Aquarius. His clothes are orange pinstripe. His pet phrase is "I." Every once in a while, you run into a guy who just likes being in a bad mood. Admiral, just that kind of guy. He's a complainer. Whenever he's not complaining, he's just being downright mean. Sounds like a fucking dick. That's it. That's not even trying to get into this. So, nope, of course not. Of course that's going to be a pain in my ass. You know what? In order to save time, I think I'm going to pause the video. Because all I'm doing is ripping up fucking card packs. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, we just got our first fucking duplicate. Look at that shit. So that's gonna be put in a little card thing. O'Hare. Next, we got one of the characters that is actually in this is actually in my town right now. Cherry. Rasher. And we'll actually do this one for the bio, Belathers. As museum curator, this night owl fills his brain with fascinating facts. Just be prepared for a lecture whenever you talk to him. He'd be a great game show contestant. We could just stay awake. No shit. The side of me, it looks like I got a bunch of fucking grass. But it's not grass, it's fucking, it's the little grass texture they use for the game because that's on the fucking card packs. So it looks like it's got a bunch of green near me. Well, this one's mostly duplicates, motherfuckers. We got Admiral, Cherry, and Paolo again. So that's 3 fucking duplicates. We actually got 2 cards that were new. KK Fair, and Porter. I guess I'll read Porter's. Porter is an Aries. He's a monkey and a male. Despite being stuck at the station rain or shine, Porter always seems to be in a chipper mood. Rumor has it that he and his brother, the train's engineer, switch places sometimes. So that's Porter. So give me just a second. Alright, we don't have any duplicates for this one. We got DJ KK for the Son. We got Nibbles, Goose, Rhonda, and I shall read Mabel Abels. Bio for this one. Mabel Abel. Gemini. Hedgehog. Female. While she hasn't inherited her sister Sable's sewing skills, Mabel does have a keen fashion sense, and she helps keep the Abel sisters' clothing line at the forefront of fashion. So give me one more. Again, I'm going to be pausing every time just to save on time, because I don't want this to fucking take forever. Alright, this one had another duplicate of Goose, weirdly enough. So give me just a sec to get back to where we were, guys. Alright, so we have, for the Toontown Down Toon card, Mr. KK. And I think this is the last, yes, this is the last series 1. So for the character cards, we have Bunny, Buck, then we have Tom Nook, which I will read out. Tom Nook, raccoon, male, also a Gemini. Tom Nook fancies himself to be quite the financial genius. He owns a town store and dabbles in real estate. He'll cut you a deal on your first home, but you'll owe him and he won't let you forget it. Everybody, I think, knows Tom Nook. It'd actually be a shock if people did not know. So there you go. That's all of Series 1 for right now. I think I have another like 6 packs coming. And that was part of an auction that I completely forgot about. So now on to Series 2. So different packaging, different cards, different everything. So, be right back. Actually, you know what? We'll actually do one of these. Actually came out pretty well. That's kind of crazy. By the way, it's going to go from 1 to 2 to 4, Series 4, because Series 3 is completely fucking sold out. That shit does not exist no more. One of the other reasons why video game collectors probably hate me after this is going to be because I just made their little eReader cards much more fucking expensive. Give me a second, because this is giving me a little bit of trouble. Okay, I got it. Took a little bit. Okay, we have ourselves a game card. So, these are mini games you can play on the Game Boy Advance. So these do add a little something to the game. But this is Animal Jump Rope. Choose 3 character cards that'll be able to jump together for a long time. Try to get 10, 20, or 30 or more consecutive jumps by selecting different characters. So it's like that jumping mini game in Mario Party where you have to jump the fire rope. Since that's actually a special card, we'll put that over there. Next you have Tom Nook again. And this is for the Nook and Go. So we'll go ahead and read that. Tom Nook has been feeling mighty pleased with himself ever since he remodeled Nook's cranny to the Nook and Go. He has to work longer hours, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., but hey, that's big business. So that's the special character card. You also have Barbara Stinky. What the fuck? And Tybalt. Give me a second, guys. I actually find the one in this one kind of like funny. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Alright. So put that to the side. That's another town tune. We got Sahara as a special. He's a Scorpio female. Sahara travels the world bordering rail carpets. Her trading deals are good to begin with. She's having a jacking up the prices for repeat customers. Does anybody's guess how many rugs she has in that bag? For the character cards, we have a duplicate already. We got Cyrano and Alina. Okay, so we actually have a new kind of card here. We have a design card. The design is of the Pokeball. So that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting to get a design card here. Those are actually kind of expensive because they actually change shit in the game itself. Other than that, we have 4 character cards. No specials. Obviously, the special is the Pokeball design. We have Penny, Savannah, Axel, and Amelia. Let's go Amelia. Female, Hawk, Scorpio, Spiderweb shirt, Eaglet. Two that birds of a feather flock together, but for Amelia, no one is good enough. And she flocks with no bird. Being that she stems from Eagle royalty, Amelia thinks she may just be a princess herself. I cannot begin to tell you how many people that reminds me of. I'm going to just go ahead and do the card pack opening from here on in the video. I'm kind of depriving you guys of those noises. I know that's like half the reason is like the opening of the cards. Okay. Yeah. Okay, another manual, but we got another design. Little Miser shirt. So obviously it's the Wario shirt, and I actually was thinking about getting the Wario Club Nintendo controller. So that might be fate. I might need to look into doing that. For character cards, we got Dina, Dizzy, Copper, and Oxford. So we'll do Copper because I'm pretty sure he's a special. But I am putting this in like all different fucking things, I know. Copper. Cancer. Dog. Male. One of the busiest bees in town isn't a bee at all. It's our own energetic officer of the law, Copper. When he's not busting illegal parkers, he's slimming plump rumps by leading aerobics classes. Yeah, plump rumps, huh? I don't think that's all he's doing in those classes. Yeah. Ah. Oh my gosh. oh shit, I actually got an NES one. Alright. I was expecting that. That's actually really rare. So, I got the Russian one. I got the Russian KK. Comrade KK. And I also got an NES card. Ice Climber. So that's pretty fucking sweet. the character cards: Ace, Rolo, Rosie, who gives a shit. Let's go ahead and read the back of the Ice Climber one. Some people do anything to get you into their tents at stores, where I can tell you that I will not stoop so low. I did, however, find this classic NES game on a storeroom shelf. Would you like it? Let's just call it a loyalty gift, shall we? Yeah, loyalty gift. So far, I haven't gotten any, like... I haven't actually gotten a lot of, like, duplicates with these packs. In fact, I think all of them have actually, besides, like, one, have been original. And that's actually the end of the Series 2s. So that's pretty fucking sweet. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. I'm Ron. That was not the end of the Series 2s. And I actually just realized something. So in my haste, when I decided to clean up, I opened the Series 4s by accident. I did not mean to do that. So, yeah. That's the reason why there's the NES game in there. I was going to be a complete ass about it, because I had 3 of them. And, yeah, I don't have 3 of them anymore. I guess that's what I get, right? Trying to be a smug little asshole. Anyway, let's just finish this up. So while I open this up, I'll just tell you guys right now, the fucking Series 4s are like $180 a piece. And I had 3 of them. Do the fucking math. Another design, Samus's suit. This one I'm not so excited about because I'm not really a Metroid fan, but that's still kind of cool. We have another duplicate. What a surprise! At least it's a special character duplicate. So at the very least, you know, that's worth a little bit. We got Lucy, Olivia, and Roald. So we'll do Lucy, who's also a Gemini. What the fuck? Lucy is much more assertive than she lurks. While other animals are happy to sit back and let life come to them, Lucy believes in grabbing the bull by the horns and taking control of her life. She wears a natty shirt, says Snoik, and is female and a pig character. So, alright, see you guys in a bit. Yes. Got another mini game. Animal Relay. So there you go. There's a boy card. We have a special card. I think we actually have a few duplicates in here. Give me a second. Looks like I was wrong. We got Eunice, Vladimir, and Limburg. We also have Pelly, which is who I'm going to read out. Pisces. All Pelly really wants out of life is a nice, happy home. She pictures a small but comfortable house, plenty of flower beds where she can plant lovely blooms, and a husband who makes, oh, say, 80 million bills a year. So give me a second. Last pack. Supposedly. I still got 6 more coming tomorrow, but those I'm just going to open by myself. I'll let you guys know in the description in Rumble or in YouTube. Well, those just came out, and there's already a duplicate. I already see it. So let's go over there. Did we get... Okay, we didn't get a duplicate, technically, but we got a duplicate minigame. That sucks. Now we have regular Copper. So we'll read him out. We have Olivia and Ava, which... Olivia is also a fucking duplicate. Ava, I'm not sure about. Oh, whatever. Cancer. Copper is a stand-up citizen and one of the hardest working animals you ever meet. You think Rain or Darkness keeps this top dog from his duty? Not a chance. He even says his umbrellas are for cadets. So, give me just a... Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. I was about to run out of fucking time to do a sort of like finish to this video. So these are the I got... fuck. So out of all those card packs, I got, let's see, 9 duplicates. That's not too bad. Obviously, I'm going to try to sell these. You know, as much as possible. I'm going to go by my card shop and see if I can't sell them there. They might be interested. They take some weird shit sometimes. But anyway. So let's go ahead and do a... Sorry, I'm trying to fucking get this going. Well, so I'm going to talk to you guys while I do this. So, yeah, there's some cool shit in this. Right, in these packs. But the problem was... It was never worth it. These were $5 a piece when they were around. And that means you had and like every other kind of card thing, there were duplicates. Now, were there a lot of duplicates in these particular packs? No, but there was quite a few as you begin to get more and more cards where you just start getting duplicates over duplicates. And at the time, you couldn't really resell them. eBay existed, but it wasn't really that effective. Nobody really used this fucking thing. You know? Now, I'll be completely honest, I have buyer's remorse like a motherfucker. And if I want a specific card to use with this, I'll go ahead and get the card. But other than that, like, this is basically it, guys. This is basically, like, after I use these cards in my game, because it does keep track of which ones you use, that's basically going to be it. Like, I can see myself using the Donkey Kong 3 cards more often than not, probably. Like, if I'm on the road and I just happen to have the eReader card... and I'm just like, you know what, I kind of want to play an arcade game, you know? So well, that's not the fucking Series 4 manuals. Or maybe they are. I don't fucking know. Look at how much, first of all, look how much fucking trash this is. This is a lot of fucking trash. So my point is, I guess, with this is like, what the fuck was the point? And the point is, there was no point. Animal Crossing could be played just fine with just the link cable. You got an island where you could actually make a lot of bells and get a lot of different kinds of items. And more importantly, very recently, some crazy bastard decided to actually test out whether you could just get the little barcodes on them on a sheet of paper, and hey, guess what? You can. So really, you can just print out the barcodes of these fucking things and do it much cheaply that way. I mean, can you imagine my fucking shock and like you imagine the fucking shit I had to deal with the fucking bank when it came to this? It was crazy. Every single fucking purchase I made of these, besides the Count 3 ones, I got a call from my bank asking if I was aware my card might have been hacked or whatever, or my card has been used in a fraudulent thing. I got so many fucking calls from them, it was ridiculous. And eventually they stopped calling and just started being like, do you need some financial advice? It was... It's ridiculous how much these cost nowadays. It's ridiculous. I mean, they're cool. They are cool. You know, but I can get the same result. Not to mention, like, some of these cards you can just do yourself. Right? Like the design cards. How hard is it to make a fucking Wario W? Right? Or, like, okay, it could be a little hard to do Samus, to be fair. Or a Pokeball. A fucking Pokeball. How hard is that? It's red, white. It's red and white. With a white, like, middle part. That's it. You can do most of these town tunes by just looking at the card on a computer nowadays. You don't even have to scan the fucking card. So you just get the same result just looking at the back of the card on the computer. The only two cards that are actually kind of important to this whole thing are the NES cards. But there's only two of those, and they're both Series 4. And like the mini game cards, you can't really play those without the fucking barcodes. So really, there's only two types of cards that actually fucking matter here. The mini game cards and the NES cards. And that's it. That's all. That's it. That's, you know, like literally maybe 10 cards are important. All the rest give you items, and technically the character cards are somewhat important because they give you a 60% chance to get an NES game. But you can just get that through a password on Game FAQs, or, crazily enough, you could just fucking they do the whole raffle thing. Tom Nook does a raffle on the last day of the month, and the entire month you could just buy shit from his store to get raffle tickets and just do it that way because he always has an NES game in stock on raffle day. So that's all. This isn't even needed. Imagine in order to beat the Animal Crossing, technically, you need to at least spend 1 year in it because there's different insects and fish depending on the season. So yeah, really, this was just a waste of fucking money and time. I did it, one, because I want to do a video, and for two, considering I'm not really going to play the fucking game after I finish it, I wanted to do this at least once. But that's the thing. Like I said, there was a whole fucking Mario Party game based around this concept, and it flopped. This is a ridiculous fucking thing. I wish I had never really bought this. I much rather have bought a printer and done that. I'd much rather have just made my own cards. Does that make sense? Like I said, this was like $1,500. I wish I could get it back. I really do. Only reason I kind of like having these now is because I can say they're part of my collection. And the individual cards are not that expensive. They're like $8 a piece. So just do that. Just do that. It's cheaper to just buy every fucking card. Just every time you get a paycheck, if you're really going to be like me, right? Don't be like me. Do not do this. Do not spend $180 on card packs a piece. Do not be like me. Either do the paper method or buy the cards used for $8 a piece. Alright? Because how the fuck is the card gonna know that it's been used before, right? Unless Nintendo thought of that. In which case they were big pieces of shit even back then. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this opening video. It's gonna be under my Pack Rats series. Unpack Rats. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Because it took a lot of money to make this one. Alright? I hope you guys I just hope you guys have a great day. A great night. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, have a good one.